Hello, I'm Lee.
And I'm Cass.
And this is Cass Lee Productions.
Ooh. Today, as you can tell, we're doing something a little bit spookier.
Like our first one, which wasn't so spooky, but this one we're hoping will be spookier. It's the spooky stories time.
Yes.
Alright, so Cassidy's gonna read the stories, and you might see me freak out uncomfortably. We'll see.
Yay. Okay.
Or I might fake it, who knows?
The bride. The minister's daughter had just gotten married. After the wedding ceremony, there was a great feast, with music and dancing and contests and games, even old children's games. When they got to playing hide and seek, the bride decided to hide in her grandfather's trunk up in the attic. They'll never find me there, she thought.
I can already see this going wrong.
As she was climbing into the trunk, the lid came down and cracked on her head. She fell unconscious inside. The lid slammed shut and locked. No one will ever know how long she called for help, or how hard she struggled to free herself from that tomb. Everyone in the village searched for her, and they looked almost everywhere, but no one thought of looking in the trunk. After a week, her brand new bridegroom and all the others gave her up for lost. Years later, a maid went up into the attic looking for something she needed. Maybe it's in the trunk, she thought. She opened it and screamed. There lay the missing bride in her wedding dress. But by then, she was only a skeleton.
Of course.
Yeah. That's all.
That's really it.
Yeah.
Not too scary.
Starting off easy.
Oh, heavens help me. On to story 2.
It's more of a poem than a story. The slithery D. The slithery D, he came out of the sea. He ate all the others, but he didn't eat me. The slithery D, he came out of the sea. He ate all the others, but he didn't eat... Slurp.
Okay.
I just thought it was cute.
It is cute.
Now, on to actual story number 2. That's a little bit creepier than that little poem. The Hook. Donald and Sarah went to the movies, then they went for a ride in Donald's car. They parked up on a hill at the edge of town. From there they could see the lights up and down the valley. Donald turned on the radio and found some music. But an announcer broke in with a news bulletin. A murderer had escaped from the state prison. He was armed with a knife and headed south on foot. His left hand was missing. In its place, he wore a hook. Let's roll up the windows and lock the doors, said Sarah. That's a good idea, said Donald. That prison isn't too far away, said Sarah. Maybe we really should go home. But it's only 10 o'clock, said Donald. I don't care what time it is, she said.
Smart woman.
I want to go home. Look, Sarah, said Donald. He's not going to climb all the way up here. Why would he do that? Even if he did, all the doors are locked. How could he get in? Donald, he could take that hook and break through a window and open a door, she said. I'm scared. I want to go home. Donald was annoyed. Girls are always afraid of something, he said.
Ooh.
As he started the car, Sarah thought she heard someone or something scratching at the door. Did you hear that? She asked as they roared away. It sounded like somebody was trying to get in. Oh, sure, said Donald. Soon they got to her house. Would you like to come in and have some cocoa? No, he said. I've got to go home. He went to the other side of the car to let her out. Hanging on the door handle was a hook.
Done!
That actually did end how I thought it was going to end.
The picture kind of ruined the ending on that one if you could see the book.
Oh, did you see it?
Yeah.
Here, we could show the audience.
There we go. Yeah, that's what the page looked like.
I'll have to Google, for the next one, I'll have to Google some ones that are, like, they actually end in murder instead of this. Oh, they get away safely, just creeped out. Story number 3. The last one for tonight.
And it actually is night. Despite what it looks like out the window, but...
The babysitter. It was 9 o'clock in the evening. Everybody was sitting on the couch in front of the TV. There was Richard, Brian, Jenny, and Doreen, the babysitter. A telephone rang. "Maybe it's your mother," said Doreen. She picked up the phone. Before she could say a word, a man laughed hysterically and hung up. "Who was it?" asked Richard. "Some nut," said Doreen. "What'd I miss?" At 9:30, the telephone rang again. Doreen answered it. It was the man who called before. "I'll be there soon," he said, and he laughed and hung up. "Who was it?" the children asked. "Some crazy person," she said. About 10 o'clock, the telephone rang again. Jenny got to it first. "Hello," she said. It was the same man. "One more hour," he said. He laughed and hung up. He said, "One more hour? What did he mean?" asked Jenny. "Don't worry," said Doreen. "It's just someone fooling around." "I'm scared," said Jenny. At 10:30, the telephone rang once more. When Doreen picked it up, the man said, "Pretty soon now," and he laughed. "Why are you doing this?" Doreen screamed. He hung up. "Was it that guy again?" asked Brian. "Yes," said Doreen. "I'm going to call the operator and complain." The operator told her to call back if it happened again. She would try to trace the call. At 11 o'clock, the telephone rang again. Doreen answered it. "Very soon now," the man said. He laughed and hung up. Doreen called the operator. Almost at once she called back. "That person is calling from a telephone upstairs," she said. "You better leave. I'll get the police." Just then, a door opened upstairs. A man they had never seen before started down the stairs towards them. As they ran from the house, he was smiling in a very strange way. A few minutes later, the police found him there and arrested him.
Yeah, they all get away safely.
Yeah, that's lame. I want bloodshed.
But thankfully it's something I can tolerate, and since I'm going to bed soon, I appreciate that.
That's true. But when I come back next time...
Well, hopefully I won't have a shift to work, so there'll be time to wear off the excitement.
You mean the fear.
Yeah, and the paranoia. Yeah.
Yay, paranoia.
Paranoia, it's a thing. Alright, so we hope you enjoyed this, and you viewers who aren't so scared of scary stories.
Next time, it will be scarier. I'll find some on the internet that ended murder.
Yes, we will. She will try, and I probably will be.
Yay!
At the very least. Well, so don't forget to like and subscribe and comment and all that jazz.
And we'll see you next time.